Geek.
I waited this time. Episode 36 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot. I almost forgot what our fucking podcast was called.
Got him.
Okay.
What is it?
I just said it. He forgot.
This gets stupid.
One of us. Maybe both of us.
Yeah, you.
Daniel.
True. So let's talk Far Cry. Except not the video game, the soon to be coming TV show.
Oh, yeah.
FX placed a series order for an anthology TV show based on Ubisoft's Far Cry series. So each season is going to be, it'll be like a limited series, and it's going to be anthology based. So like each season will be unconnected from the previous.
Right.
Like which
Stranger
is really
Things.
cool. No, not like Stranger Things at all.
Isn't Stranger Things like that? Maybe each season is like 10 years later or something.
Usually each season's like a year later, but the problem is it's about 10 years in between the release date of each season.
Okay.
That's the problem with Stranger Things. But yeah, no, Stranger Things is completely connected. So what is it? American Horror Stories like that.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Fargo. Fargo's also anthology.
Fargo.
So, yeah, Fargo. So it's gonna stream on Hulu and Disney Plus. Hulu US, Disney Plus internationally, which is really weird how they do that.
What's dumb is if you have the Disney Plus like package or whatever, you have Hulu included
built in now.
Otherwise, you're paying for Disney Plus and Hulu.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. This shit's stupid.
So here's what I find kind of interesting. The people making the show. Because normally I'd be like, meh, it's probably going to be shit. But it's Rob Mack and Noah Hawley.
Right.
So Rob Mack, you probably know from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He plays Mac.
Who knew, dude?
Yeah, true. He also created that show. So like I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't?
I never knew that.
Oh.
No.
Oh, shit.
I never knew Mac created the fucking show. It's kind of cool. And Noah Hawley, ironically known for Fargo. So it's probably the anthology workings of the Far Cry show are probably going to be pretty solid because Fargo's really good. There's 5 seasons of that, and like one season was kind of mid, but the others were like 9s, solid 9s. They were all so good.
My thing,
and the bad one was like a 7. So like it was still good, but
have you played the like first or second Far Cry games?
not to completion. I was like a little kid playing it like a friend's house, but like I have played them.
Okay, so the first one is actually really good. There's some like kind of weird like it was like, hey, we're making a video game. We can put like this fucking memey shit in here. There's a part where you fight a fucking, I don't know if it's like an alien or a super mutant or whatever the fuck, but it's like a big ass gorilla thing. It's like a Sasquatch.
Sam Squanch.
Yeah, and then there were a couple like spin-offs of the first game. Actually, I really liked them. And those were like the where you got injected with like superpowers basically, and then you had like you could see, well, they represented it by visual cues, but like you could like have better smelling and stuff, and you had like thermal vision, and you could like run really fast and jump really high, and you're like super strength.
Yeah, after like what 2 or well, actually, I guess after the spin-offs, they kind of abandoned all that stuff though, didn't they?
Well, it was in the spin-offs, but like they've always had like kind of a wacky DLC for like each of the games after that.
Yeah, I guess that's
so
true.
Maybe not in 2, but definitely in 3 and 4 and 5. I don't know about 6. But is it gonna be 6 seasons? That's they haven't said, but like if it's an anthology, like I assume it's already been greenlit for multiple seasons. But the second game is definitely the weakest. Like it's not bad, but it's not spectacular. 6 is pretty bad too, actually, I guess. But
Yeah. So what I'm curious about is what are they going to be adapting? Are they going to go through the games? Are they going to do like unique, uh, distinct, different like locations and characters? Because like since it's anthology based, dude, I really hope they have Hutch in it though. They gotta have Hutch pop up in every season for
So,
whatever fucking reason.
yeah, they gotta have what's his name also that does that plays Voss or whatever.
Oh yeah, shit. What is his name?
I can't think of it. He's in Better Call Saul too.
Yeah.
What's his name? Nacho.
No, Michael
Uh
Mando.
oh well, I was using that to figure out what his name was. But yeah, okay, that's fair. Um, I don't know how that's gonna go though, because like if it follows just like stories of like different characters, that's fine. Because like all the Far Cries are basically your first person, and you don't really say much of anything at all. And I, your character doesn't even make sense in
Yeah.
like any of the games except for two. Technically, in one, it makes sense also because you're like a whatever his name is. I think it's like I want to say Jack Carver, but that might not be right. But
What's the story for two? Like, why? Who are you?
I don't even remember what your name is. But you're in Africa, and it's like I don't know. They're trying to like play on like the like diamond shit and like hunting stuff.
Yeah.
But you're literally a mercenary. Yeah, okay. It says a mercenary sent to an unnamed African nation to kill a notorious arms dealer called the Jackal.
Okay.
So like that's the only one where like you have like a military background. Far Cry 4 is like you're going to visit Pops and then he's actually a douchebag, so you go on a mission to murder him. Far Cry 3 is you get captured by a psychopath, so you become a psychopath to kill him. The first Far Cry is that you sell boat rides essentially to a remote island. This is very Jurassic Park-esque. And this woman who's a journalist wants you to take her there and like take pictures and shit. And then you get fucking shot at like while you're in the water, and then you jump off the boat or whatever, and fucking I don't know, it's some shit like that. It's been a while since I played that one.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. And then ironically the spin-offs start that way too. It's like they're alternate realities basically. I think one of them is like one for one the same island, but you progress through it in a different way. And then what is the fifth one? That's the American one. I guess you technically have like you have a military background there, but you're literally a deputy. So you went to like the police academy and then graduated the police academy, and now you just joined the force, and your first thing is to go arrest fucking Joseph Seed, and then you have to like fight your way against like all those people and all that shit and overthrow them. And there's like I don't know. That one's they all kind of like the protagonist seems like really unlikely in most of the games. And then the sixth one, you're technically, I guess you could also say there's a military background, but you're a freedom fighter, trying to liberate your island is in a civil war or whatever, your country. It's Cuba basically.
Oh, really? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's basically Cuba, and so you're trying to liberate it from the other Breaking Bad guy, actually. What is his name? The Gus Fring guy.
Oh yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know why I forgot his name.
Dude, I can never remember his name. So like if they follow the games, I think they would do. I don't know how long each season's gonna be, because like you could definitely do the first game in 6 episodes, and you could definitely do the whole second game in 6 episodes also.
I almost feel like they're probably gonna skip the first two games. At least the first game.
They
Only reason why I say that, I feel like they moved far away from like how that game played out. But like, well, at least once you got to two, like it's been very similar to two. Except for maybe six. I haven't played six, so I can't speak on it, but I know at least like 3 through 5 play very similar to two. But one, like you were mentioning, you have that like animalistic.
No, that was just in like
upgrade.
the spinoff. No, that was like the
Oh, that's just a spinoff.
yeah,
Okay.
that's like an alternate reality. Like it's like, so there's Far Cry, just one, and then there's Far Cry Instincts, and that's like a like it's like a alternate retelling of the same story.
Okay.
But one has like a pretty good story. If you've never played, you should play it and see what you think. But like, it's not really long. Okay, so U.S. Special Army Forces soldier is the main character. So he does have a military background. But his whole thing is he's just like, he drives a boat, pilots a boat, whatever.
Let me drive a boat.
Yeah, let me drive a boat.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so Far Cry 1 plays a lot closer to Far Cry 2 than you would think it would, with the open world and all that shit. It's not as like, you can't just like walk wherever you want as soon as you spawn in, which I guess that doesn't really start being a thing till like 5 anyway. Like it's open-ish, and once you have everything unlocked, you can go wherever, but like they kind of
like the GTA thing where it's like
yeah,
it's like you have access to like islands, or like Assassin's Creed. It's like, oh, you got to progress further in the story
exactly
to unlock this memory.
But anyways, the point is I think they could put the first two games into one season and it still be like a good season. But each of those being their own season, I think would be difficult. I don't know what their plans for it are. Maybe they're gonna like put more story in it, or like explore more characters, or like show like more behind the scenes stuff, or like, you know, they could like show what other people are doing at like the same time as the main characters doing something, or, you know, shit like that, if that's what they're doing. So like it could easily be each their own season, but I just, from how the games play, the first two games probably should be one season, and then the third game should be its own season.
So it's gonna unironically end up being kind of similar to White Lotus. White Lotus is this new show about a hotel, like a luxury hotel called the White Lotus. It's always in like exotic locations.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, so it's an anthology as well. There's been one returning character in one season. But that's pretty well, I guess technically two separate characters returning in two separate seasons, but so basically something bad always ends up happening at the hotel. And dude, I don't, it's just kind of funny because like it's different, but it's also the same, because Far Cry is always like put an emphasis on like exotic locations, except for fucking Montana. So it, and like obviously bad shit happens in Far Cry, so it's gonna end up like feeling a little similar to White Lotus, and I think that's kind of funny. It definitely, I don't know, it definitely has the makings of being really good. I guess we'll see how this first season goes. The wording of it makes it seem like, yeah, multiple seasons have already been greenlit, but maybe they're just really banking on it being good. I don't know. Rob Mack and Noah Hawley, I mean, they would have to really drop the ball. Like,
true.
Really fucking drop the ball.
Also, I think that dude's name is Herc, not Hutch.
Oh, it is Herc, isn't it? Yeah. I think I always end up calling him Hutch.
It's an H, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely watch it for sure. I mean, I have Hulu, so you know, fuck it, we ball.
True, exactly. Fuck it, we ball indeed.
I do kind of hope they don't do the games, I'm gonna be honest.
Damn.
That might make it a little harder for them. So because I want like unique stories. And if it's just like a rehash of a game, I've played most of the games, so like I don't really care. And the only season that's gonna like really grip me is probably gonna be a season over game 3. And that's just because Voss has been like one of the most fucking interesting villains in a video game. So
My thing with 3 though is like after you kill Voss, then it's like, oh, actually, there's this other dude that's behind him that's like the big bad. Now you're only halfway through the game.
I low key lost interest.
Same. I still finished it, but like I was like,
I did
brother.
too.
And all
Yeah,
the cool shit
too.
happens before that point too. Like you get the wingsuit after you kill Voss, which is kind of cool. But really, that second island is kind of just ass.
The second island's ass. Voss's boss was ass. Like that game significantly went downhill.
Dude, I think my favorite mission was the mission where you're burning the fucking marijuana fields or whatever.
And Damian Marley's playing.
Yeah, fucking Bundum
Damian
or
Marley
whatever.
and Skrillex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Burned him. Yeah.
That shit was like one of my core like favorite video game memories. Because I like didn't listen to dubstep like at all or like Skrillex, but I was just like up there and I like sniped all the dudes. Then I was running through the weed field like burning it, and then the music starts. And I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking like epic and like cinematic and like badass.
I had been a fan of Skrillex and I had been a fan of that song, and did not know that was gonna happen. So that was like a fucking really funny Quinky Dink.
They tried to redo that at some point. I think it was in 5. We were playing 5. We had like something where you had to burn like a drug field. I mean, there were a couple missions where you had to burn like the bliss or whatever, but there was like specifically like a drug field we burned at some point. And I just remember doing that and I was like, oh, they tried to like redo the Far Cry 3 thing and it's just like totally sucks.
Totally dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Moving on. Mike Flanagan.
Who? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
you got
dude,
it.
Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ. So Mike Flanagan
just
is doing an Exorcist movie. Which this was announced a good little bit ago. I think back in June or July. However, he just cast Scarlett Johansson in it. Which
shout out Scarlett Johansson.
That's gonna be kind of interesting. So they're also giving him complete creative freedom. And the last Exorcist movie that just came out a couple years ago got panned both critically and commercially. It did not do good at all.
Also, don't expect to see no Scarlett Johansson titties or anything, because she's been like anti-exposing her body like for a while now.
True.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, you know, a lot of people liked her when she had her tits out all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Calm down, gooners.
True. Who's going to the Exorcist?
I'm really excited for this because Mike Flanagan has done lots of shit that I fucking love. So one of his first movies he did, not the first, but one of his first, like I'd say probably the first one that like put him on the map, was Oculus. It was a horror movie that came out in 2013 about a fucking possessed mirror.
That was pretty early in his shit.
Yeah. I actually didn't really care for that movie.
Damn.
Fun fact though, he puts a replica of that mirror in most of the things that he does, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
I guess is like an homage,
which
is really cool.
Like a Tarantino Easter egg.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. So probably my favorite work of his is a movie from 2016 called Hush. That movie was fucking phenomenal. It was so good. It's about this deaf lady who has a home invader. And so there's not like a ton of dialogue, and it's such a good movie, dude. It's such a good movie. Something kind of cool about him too is he reuses a lot of the same actors, also kind of like Tarantino.
Oh boy, here we go.
like the main actress in Hush. She's in
Brad Pitt.
she's in Midnight Mass, one of the Haunting seasons, maybe both, but at least one of them, I think. And then the Fall of House of Usher. She's in all at least 3 of those. So that's kind of cool. So he's also been on a Stephen King kick, who is my favorite horror author. He did Gerald's Game, Doctor Sleep, which his Doctor Sleep was actually really good. I liked it a lot. A lot of people didn't, but I did. Fuck them. They're wrong. I'm right. He also did The Life of Chuck.
Oh yeah.
And he is currently doing a Carrie TV series, which is interesting.
Is Life of Chuck even a horror film? Or what, like horror? It's like,
it is not. I don't think it's horror, but it is a Stephen King.
But it's like a comedy or something, isn't it?
It's something. I haven't watched it, so I actually don't know what the hell it is. Drama, fantasy, sci-fi is how IMDb has it tagged.
Yeah, okay. Drama, fantasy, sci-fi, but it's not like a horror film, because I could never remember what genre it is, but I just remember like Stephen King wrote it, but it's like not spooky.
Yeah. Which he does have a few non-scary things.
True.
But that, I mean,
like,
that's mostly what
Dark
he's known
Tower.
for.
That, I would say that's like fantasy. I would almost say it's like fantasy western, like fantasy western adventure, basically.
I guess that's fair. I was thinking more like
so
Green Mile, though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's like a, what is that, like war hero type thing, right? Am I thinking of the right movie?
It's about a prison.
Okay, that one.
I guess. Yeah, I guess more like drama, kind of sci-fi-ish.
The Stand. The Stand was the one I was thinking of, I think.
What the fuck else has he done? Stand By Me, him?
I don't. No, I don't think so. That's
It is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So Stand By Me, that's not horror.
Oh, that's Ben E. King. Oh, that's a song. My bad. I apologize.
Oh, that is kind of funny though. The fucking singer of the song is Ben E. King.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck else? Dude, there's several. But I'm like, 11/22/63 is kind of not horror. That's more like science fiction as well. Oh yeah, The Running Man. That's not really horror.
I thought you were gonna say 1738 for a second, dude. Bro.
Okay, so a lot of these, I would say Gerald's Game is horror. That's kind of fucking weird.
Anyways, moving on.
Someone also has Cujo on this list. Okay, they're dumb. Cujo's definitely horror.
Definitely horror. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. So that list is fucking dumb. Anyways,
is Cujo related to Pet Sematary somehow?
I don't know. Maybe that could explain why Cujo is such a bitch. Oh, they also had Pet Sematary in this list as well. Yeah, they're fucking. Okay.
I don't know. Well, so like it's a weird thing because, like, you know, the Dark Tower, one of the main characters in the Dark Tower is this, I forget his name, but he's a little boy basically, and he ends up going into the dimension where the Dark Tower takes place, and he has the shine. But I think the Gunslinger also has the shine. So
that's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
he's like used the shine in a lot of his things.
True.
That's been coming up a lot lately too because of his It TV show that just came out.
Right.
But yeah, anyways, so I'm looking forward to that. I mean, Mike Flanagan, he's had lots of hits. So he also, So I didn't realize he was making a Carrie show. I don't think. I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
cool. Dude,
the
Carrie has
movies
been
were
done
like,
so many times. It's kind of funny.
yeah, it really has. So if anyone's gonna do it right, it's probably gonna be him. I mean, he's done really good with Stephen King stuff, and he's also done really good with shows. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like he's 2 for 2. So I guess they're like, all right, let's see if we can get Mike Flanagan to do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to his Exorcist movie. Hopefully that ends up being good. Obviously, the original Exorcist is like one of the penultimate horror movies. So let's see if Mike Flanagan does
The
as well.
first one is. I don't know about the rest of them.
Yeah, specifically the first. Evidently, the third has a cult following. I've never seen anything past the first one and the most recent one.
I think I've only seen the first one. The first one's the one where the girl like gets up, like floats out of the bed and just like throws up on everybody, right? That's Exorcist? Is that Poltergeist?
I think she's strapped to the bed and throws up, I believe.
Oh, okay. But it is that one. I might be mixing it up with Poltergeist though. It's a part of it or something. Poltergeist is a good movie too.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Oh, you should.
Oh, you're dumb.
It reminds me, it's really weird. There's an episode of Supernatural, I think it's in the first season, that really reminds me of Poltergeist. They're like looking at it. They might actually be fighting a poltergeist in that episode.
The name of the episode, Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Got him. I've never seen Supernatural.
No?
Well, I
So-
have like watched an episode or two here and there, but yeah, like I've never sat down and watched it all.
Don't watch past the second season if you ever do. Just
Damn.
save yourself the heartache and just don't do that. They start doing this fucking like angel bullshit, and like it gets like really muddled and convoluted and fucking stupid, and like it stops being like a supernatural, like they're fighting the supernatural and like fighting monsters and shit, and it becomes more of like a fucking weird like action cop detect. I don't know. It just changes completely. Just don't fucking bother watching past season 2. I mean, you can if you want. Some people's favorite character is the angel guy, and he is well written, and the actor that plays him is pretty good. I don't remember what his name is.
So why do you not like it? Just for the fucking love of the game?
Yeah, it just Misha Collins is that dude's name. It just changes completely. Like the whole fucking, like the whole show like changes, like the objective, and like I don't know. So like the base of the story is that their dad was a demon hunter or whatever, and the demon killed their mother when the younger brother was a baby, and then they're trying to go kill that demon basically, and then they're chasing their dad because he went to go kill it by himself. But then you find out that like his dad, like I don't know, and they end up going to hell, and like one of them's hanging out in hell for a while. It's all fucking fucked up at the end. Dude,
how many seasons are there? Is there a lot?
Yeah, I think there's like 7 or 8 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, apparently there's 16. My bad. There's 15 currently with no immediate plans for season 16, but there are 15.
That's wild.
I must have checked out at like 7 or 8, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were that many. I think I stopped watching during season 6 or something.
Yeah, that's so many seasons of a show. Not many shows like of that nature to like make it that far. It's like think of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. I mean, with spinoffs, it's probably at like 16 now, but
yeah.
Core show was only 10.
I don't remember. It was a lot. I stopped watching Walking Dead after season 2. I didn't even get to the fun Negan parts.
Negan.
Yeah. Someone spoiled for me that what's his name gets his fucking shit baseball batted in. The fuck is that kid's name? The Asian
Glenn.
guy? Glenn.
I
Yeah.
read the comic, so I knew the comic did it, but at that time they were still like they would
Changing
typically
things? Or like
yeah, they would
shit?
typically change like core things. And so he just had a fake out death with the dumpster. Like it seemed like they were gonna kill him off before that event, and then they didn't. And then
Yeah, they subverted your expectations. You're like, oh, he's safe now, and then they
and
fucking
they
killed him
still did
anyway.
it.
Yeah,
And then
that's
something else
crazy.
funny too. So they kill Abraham right before the Savior War is what that's called. And Robert Kirkman was like, "Oh, that's one of my biggest regrets was killing Abraham before the Savior War." So then at that so I think in the comic he only bashes Glennon, and Negan bashes Abraham and Glennon in the show. And it's like, what the fuck, dog? I thought you just said that one of your biggest regrets was killing him off before the fucking war.
So you
And
kill
then
him
so
even
he's
earlier.
like, I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah, I'll kill him earlier.
No, it was later, but fucking like
Barely.
yeah, in terms so where he died in the comic, it was legit like an episode or two before.
Damn.
Yeah. Just to turn around and fucking do it again. I like it's fucking so stupid.
Yeah, TV has it. Sometimes if TV be running too long, they get lost. Sometimes I think the writers either get lost or like they're trying to like follow trends and shit.
That and also like I think they get a little too big for their fucking britches.
Yeah, that too. That definitely that. Looking at
especially
you,
like with
Neil
The Walking
Druckmann.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that another excellent case of that. Dude thinks he's fucking saving the world by making critically fucking bad decisions.
The worst fucking season of television.
Yeah, honestly,
boy.
I'm kind of mad at myself for subjecting y'all to that. Dude,
we stopped. We didn't even finish it. Daniel and I fucking quit. We gave up. We threw in the towel. And you know, Mama didn't raise no bitch, but dude, it was so bad. Anyways, moving on to other film-related topics. Since we didn't really say anything about The Exorcist, I need an exorcist for this next one, actually.
Someone's going to. So 50 Cent is releasing a Netflix movie based off of Rock's role model, Puff Daddy.
Yeah. Who? Puff Daddy? Who the fuck is a
Puff Daddy?
A P Diddy?
Fucking Sean Diddy Combs.
The Fitty Diddy documentary.
Yeah. So it's gonna be releasing on Netflix on December 2nd.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a 4-part series, and it's directed by Alexandria Stapleton, and it's executive produced by 50. So
December 2nd this year.
Yeah, boy.
That's when the podcast is out, dude. It's gonna be out before this episode.
Damn. Not if I fucking uploaded early.
It's true. Well, it's all on me, but you know, it is whatever. Anyways,
true.
Stapleton.
Yeah, so Alex Stapleton, she did quite a few documentaries. What the fuck? I just saw she just put another one out recently. Wait, hold on. Was this it? Oh, it's on Prime. Okay, so she actually didn't do the John Benet Ramsey documentary I thought she did. So there was a documentary that just came out on Netflix, and she did a John Benet Ramsey documentary, but hers was a few years ago. Anyways, she's done several documentaries, so I think it's in good hands. So here's the thing though with this. 50 Cent is literally the biggest fucking troll. And honestly, I aspire to be like him.
True.
This motherfucker just gives out haymakers left and right to whoever the fuck needs them. So I just want to go over a list of some of the petty ass shit he's done. At the top of the list, I didn't know about this one. This is kind of crazy.
Okay.
He tried to burn down one of his $2.4 million homes with one of his baby mamas in it.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
So he told the whole world that Floyd Mayweather can't read and said, fuck the ice bucket challenge, and dared him to read a line from a Dr. Seuss book.
That might be one of the funniest shits too, because that was like right before TikTok, like I don't know, like Vine, like YouTube sort of era.
Yeah. He put out a mixtape with album art being the game's head on a male stripper's body and an album making fun of Fat Joe, which ended up having more downloads than Fat Joe's actual studio album.
Jesus Christ.
Uploaded a video of him warning others, saying he got seriously injured after listening to Fat Joe's music.
Goddamn.
So there was like a stint where he was like just shitting on fucking Diddy for like a week straight on Instagram.
Well, he's been taking shots at Diddy since like the 90s, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a couple decades.
Dude,
yeah.
It's been a while.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this is like one of the first ones I ever heard about. He bought 200 front row tickets to a Ja Rule show so that way they'd be empty.
That's so fucked up, dude.
It's so because like obviously Ja Rule still got the fucking money
he
for
got
like
paid,
selling those seats.
But
you have like he didn't know he got paid until the back end. So like he's just gonna see like empty ass fucking front row seats and get like butt hurt and in his feelings like, damn bro, I'm washed.
Dude, nobody wanted the front row seats, like they were charging too much. He's probably getting mad at the fucking venue and he's like, yo, how much were you charging for those fucking tickets? Nobody's in the seats, dude. Like, no, we're sold out.
So fucking funny, dude.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he's basically a fucking certified terrorist when it comes to having beefs with people.
Him and Hassan. 2 peas in a pod.
True. So I'm actually probably gonna watch the documentary. Maybe I'll try to watch it before next episode and I'll fill you guys in.
Hell yeah. I think the other thing is like he be knowing shit about people and he's been dropping hints and like things about people for like years. Like,
yeah, maybe him and Nardwar are tight and fucking Nardwar gives him insights.
Maybe, dude. If you go back and like look at some of the shit he said about Diddy like in the past, it's like we should have seen that coming.
Yeah, he's been calling that shit out for a hot ass fucking minute.
And it's not just Diddy either, it's other people. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like he definitely has like said some shit and then like those people like it came out later that they were doing whatever and 50 had already said it or whatever. It's like, damn, this dude's a fucking snitch.
Right?
But in like a trolley way.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like no one else does shit like he does. Like it's just so fucking funny. You know? Like, can you think of anyone else that like just goes around fucking trolling people? Like they made millions with vitamin water and made millions off of being a rapper, and then now they just spend their fucking free time trolling people.
Dude, the fucking vitamin water thing always gets me. Yeah, he's thinking about business ideas and he's like, what do people need? They need fucking water.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I can't think of anybody. Maybe I mean, if you ask some people, they would say, like, if you ask them themselves, they would definitely say that they do that. Like, if you ask Jack Doherty if he could think of anyone, he'd be like, yeah, me. But like, yeah. I don't think he's on the same level as 50.
I don't think so either. Oh. I didn't know this. Holy shit. That's why he fucking hates Floyd Mayweather. 50 used to be a boxing promoter and he helped form the money team with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Oh yeah.
And then they started beefing, and so 50 separated with him and ended up costing him like $2 million, I guess, in losses from like separating. That's why that's why he hates that motherfucker. I don't blame him, dude. I'd be mad as hell too if he lost me $2 million.
That's okay. That dude's old and washed, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Logan went 8 rounds against that kid or whatever the fuck. Logan?
That's crazy, dude.
Wait, who fought him
at the same time?
Yeah, true. The double teamed him. It was Logan.
Yeah, I'll say it. I think it was Logan because Jake fought Tyson.
Wait. Or was it the other way around?
No.
I don't know.
Because Jake fought Tyson.
Well, the stupid shit is it's like Paul Tyson and then Paul Mayweather, and it's like, well, which Paul?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting. I had no idea about that. I just figured fucking he hated him because he was stupid.
True.
Moving on. Assassin's Creed Shadows is yet again under fire for what is probably the dumbest, weirdest, strangest, like most out of left field fucking crossover ever.
So it's an out of left field crossover, but the fire is warranted. It's absolutely 100% warranted. Anyways, the crossover is they did a crossover collab, or are doing one, I should say, with Attack on Titan, which is an anime, you know.
Yeah, Attack on Titans.
Yeah. And I actually didn't know Ubisoft was capable of having graphics this bad. And like the Titans already look like fucking, like they look ridiculous. Here, let me show you what they look like in the game. This is like a little video of this. I didn't mean to have audio for that, but anyways, you won't hear the audio in the thing. Anyways, here's our character. He's yelling at the Titan. Titan's yelling. This is actually a room from the show that this Titan is in, and it doesn't make sense for this room to even exist in the thing. But yeah, he fucking like runs stupid. He looks like, what kind of fever dream is this, by the way? Also, he's an assassin. He's an assassin, right? So like, it's an Assassin's Creed. Why? Titans don't make sense. Like, especially if you've watched the show, like they just don't make sense. And
well,
like,
I'm assuming Attack on Titan takes place in the future, does it not? Or like alternate reality type shit. It doesn't take place in feudal Japan, surely, right?
No, it takes place in Europe.
Perfect.
And the long and the short is essentially, without spoilers, the instead of the Russians taking over Germany after World War II, the Titans invade and take over Germany. And so instead of the East and West Germany, there's the Titans. But technically it's like 100 years after what would have been World War II. But it's like I don't know how, like, technology hasn't advanced from like 1930, but it's technically like 2030. But there's like some weird, I don't know. You'd have to look up the actual time and date, but like, I feel like that's probably about correct. But the Titans be looking like, they do be looking weird. What the fuck? I did not mean to click on that. Here, I will pull up this image and we can look at that real quick. So this is like one of the characters, and then all the Titans behind him. So like,
what even fucking spurred this though? Like, that's what I'm at a loss for.
Dude, I have no idea. Like, it's literally like so out of left field. Like, Attack on Titan has done collabs in the past, like for sure. They have their own games. Even they have had crossovers with other IPs. Like, I think I almost want to say that there was a Call of Duty Attack on Titan collab.
There was.
Was there? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was. I remember it now. So like, it's not unheard of for them to collab with other things. Apex Legend, Demon Slayer Gundam, dude. I don't know if these are actual collabs or this is just a list of things that are collabing on this website, but like they've had collabs before. Yeah, okay. So what the fuck off with all those pop-ups and shit. Basically, there's been lots of collabs. 100 Thieves did merch for Attack on Titan twice, I think. 2 times? I don't know. Anyways, they get around, right? Like people make merch, people make stuff. High Ground has some keyboards and shit that are themed off of it. I guess that's still technically like in the same vein as 100 Thieves, but you know, point is, it's not unheard of for an Attack on Titan collab to happen. Like Call of Duty's done it. I don't know if, yeah, Fortnite's done it. Fortnite has done it. So like big games have done it, but Assassin's Creed of all people, I feel like Assassin's Creed isn't known for doing collabs. They have done them in the past. Like in Assassin's Creed 1, there was I guess technically it wasn't 1, it was Metal Gear Solid 4. You could have an Altair costume. So like that's a Assassin's Creed collab in a different like game. But
Yeah.
it's just so weird that they're doing a DLC essentially, or an expansion for Attack on Titan. I don't know how big the expansion is, but like,
So it's not really like an expansion.
It's like a quest or
it's an
something?
event.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can only do it. It's like you have less than a month because they announced it November 26th and it's leaving December 22nd or something
Yeah,
like that.
so they saw Hitman, and they saw that Hitman was doing a collab with, what was the most recent one was Slim Shady, but they did another collab, right? Hitman did another collab with
the 007.
yeah, the
Casino Royale.
the
thing.
Casino Royale guy, yeah. And then they did the Eminem one, and Ubisoft was like, "Hey, we should do that in Assassin's Creed." Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, but it just looks so bad. Like it looks so shitty. Like they didn't even try. Like I almost feel like bad for the Attack on Titan IP for this collab. Like
I don't. They should fucking learn.
they should learn, dude. But I mean, if people are gonna get, I mean, honestly, if they're like, "Hey, we're gonna give you money, and you just have to let us use your IP," I'd be like, "Fuck it, brother, go ahead." Like,
Fuck it, brother.
yeah, sure. Give me some money in my pocket.
Money.
I don't know. It is kind of crazy. It's like some fucking mobile phone event type shit too. Like, I feel like that Assassin's Creed game isn't built like a mobile game. So like, you know, you'd think like a limited time event on like a mobile game where you have to get on, you have to either grind the characters or get them through like gacha or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is like lottery. You know, that brings the whales, right? But this doesn't even make sense. Like it just is so wild and fantastical. And poorly executed, it seems like, yeah. Not fantastic, fantastical. The emphasis on the testicle part.
Yeah.
Anyways, other things going on.
No, there's nothing else going on.
The last topic, even. Well,
Yeah. So this is gonna be like a quick one, I think, but basically, back in 2022, when a Witcher sequel was announced, they had announced that they were gonna do another trilogy. So there's gonna be 4, 5, and 6. However, once 4 releases, they want the next trilogy to release within 6 years. And that's just kind of insane because the Witcher games are big games in general. And like pretty much the only games that can do like semi-annually releases are gonna be shit like Call of Duty.
Well, even Call of Duty now, they're on a 4-year cycle, so each studio is only making a game every 4 years.
Yeah.
So they want the
That's
whole
Call of
trilogy
Duty where they don't change shit.
They want the whole trilogy to be done in 6 years, or they want the next game in the trilogy to be done in 6 years?
No, they want the whole trilogy done within 6 years.
That's crazy. So like, I don't know how much they're co-developing the second and third games in this trilogy, but if they're trying to make at least 100 hours of gameplay, which I feel like if they don't, the fans are going to be pissed.
Yeah, they're gonna get absolutely shit on,
because that's what they have come to expect. And like, don't do any fucking bullshit where you're trying to make the game last longer by like making the distance you have to go a little further, or making the like animations a little longer. Like, there are shortcuts you can take to artificially inflate playtime. Don't do that shit. Players do not enjoy that shit unless they play Animal Crossing, in which case they really like that for some reason. I don't know.
Shout out Animal Crossing.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. I hope that the games are good.
Samesies, actually.
I don't want a cyberpunk type of bullshit. I feel like greenlighting another, it's like a second trilogy, is fucking weird. Like, well, that's weird behavior.
Yeah, your fucking beard's weird.
Yeah, put the next game out, make some DLC for it if it does well, and then if it does really well, then you make a sequel, right? And then if the sequel performs just as well, then you make a trilogy, right? So
yeah,
saying that you're making a trilogy from the jump is crazy. The one thing I will say though is this is not coming out on PS4, and it's not coming out on Xbox One. I couldn't think of what that generation was called. So it'll be PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X, I think. Unless it doesn't even come out on that generation. It might just be PC and then whatever the next PlayStations are going to be. PlayStation, Xbox. Well, if there is a next Xbox, we kind of have talked about that there might not be. Because it's on Unreal Engine 5, which is already like really difficult, I guess, to most people's machines cannot run Unreal Engine 5 games. At least not well. And you get issues like in Gray Zone where there's like weird after images and shit. But like, you can basically put a game into Unreal Engine 5 and it looks fucking phenomenal. Like, it looks so good. But I think this is the first company who's really working in Unreal Engine 5 that's doing it in a way that it's going to run well and look good. And that's why they used it for the tech demo for Unreal Engine 5. I guess, you know, Fortnite looks okay, but it's like doesn't look realistic, you know? It's like cel shaded and cartoony.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this, because if it runs well, like if you can get over 100 FPS like constantly on like decent, you know, a decent PC, it'll do really well, I think, even if it's a little shorter. But you still got to hit like at least 80 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, at least minimum.
Especially because you're already like, a lot of people are pissed that it's Ciri and not Geralt. I don't particularly, that doesn't bother me like at all.
You think Geralt's gonna die in the game?
I don't know, dude. The second I found out you play as Ellie in The Last of Us 2, I was like, Joel's dying immediately. Dude, I was like, Joel's dying immediately. There's no way. There's no reason for you to play as Ellie if Joel's not dying.
Yeah. I mean, like, it could have been like he's old and injured, or, you know, they could have spun it, but like the most obvious is like, okay, well, obviously Joel's gonna fucking kick the dirt.
I didn't think he was gonna die as early as he did. That kind of like hit me because I was like, oh, who are we playing as? This isn't Ellie or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, it's just like some other chick, like they're introducing us to the whatever, and then she kills him and it's like, oh shit.
Nah, it wasn't some other chick. It was some fucking bitch.
True. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully so like I said, I don't know if they're co-developing or like maybe they've made enough, like maybe they looked at it and they've made enough. But here's the thing. Maybe the devs have looked at the game and realized they made enough groundwork that it'd be really easy to make new maps and stuff and like just move the mechanics, port the mechanics. Because when you actually look at the core mechanics of how The Witcher plays, from the first game to the second game, there's almost no change. And then the third game, there's kind of like a big shift in how it plays. Not like gigantic, but it's like, I almost feel like you had to click your actions and cue them like Knights of the Old Republic. It's been a while since I played 2. And I didn't play it that much. But like, I feel like it was more like a text would come up and it'd be like, oh, what do you want to do? And you'd hit like attack. So 3 actually changed the combat a lot. And so maybe like the core engine and the core systems, they can just move forward. But writing a story that you're gonna get, I mean, you have to write side missions, you have to write the story, like you have to write like not necessarily lore. The world is pretty well built, but like you have to write like, I don't know, characters and shit into like, just making the game is one thing, but like you got to think, you got to get people to record voice lines, you got to get people to like motion capture, you got to get people to do this, you got to get people to do that. Like there's a lot that goes into making a game these days, and I am hesitant to say they can do that quickly. And I'm thinking about CD Projekt Red's track record and the fact that Cyberpunk got pushed out way before they wanted to release it. And I'm curious if this isn't just another instance of that, where they're like, we're not ready to release, and they're just gonna push it out anyway. And that really fucked their reputation. Deadline. Yeah, that really fucked their reputation too, because Cyberpunk still has some bugs and shit, and it's not perfect. Like, you know, whatever. But like, it was so bad when it first came out. It was like an alpha, essentially. They released an alpha, or like alpha prior to early access. Like you wouldn't release that in early access even. Like it was not ready at all. So I don't know if this is going to end up like, maybe Witcher 4 is going to be good and then 5 and 6 are going to be like afterthoughts and shit. Who knows?
Yeah. Who does know?
Yeah, well, we'll find out eventually.
I won't. You might.
If I'm alive.
True.
17:30.
Yeah, that's actually...
Dude, that's still in my fucking head. Cookies?
Fuck yeah.
What I should say is pies. You went. What pies do you get?
I ordered them for work, and then I ended up ordering them to take to Thanksgiving dinner.
Perfect.
I did get to try all of them except for the raspberry cream pie. I didn't get that one either time, but French silk was like, you know, not bad. The cookies and cream, fucking phenomenal.
Perfect.
The best was the cookie butter. God, that thing is so fucking good.
There's a cookie batter pie?
Butter, sorry.
Okay. I was like,
yeah,
I don't
said
remember
butter, but I said it weird.
The cookie batter.
That one was really fucking
there's the Reese's
good.
Oreo one.
Yeah, that one, like if you like peanut butter pie, like that was solid.
What the fuck is a peanut butter pie, dude? I don't even know what that is.
It's a pie that a peanut butter creamed in. So the pumpkin cream pie, speaking of cream,
Jesus,
fucking kind of sucked. It tasted like it was made on the same street as a fucking pumpkin facility.
Hell yeah, typical pumpkin bullshit. Fucking tasting like ass.
So it just wasn't very pumpkin-y, and it was like pumpkin whipped cream. It was like pumpkin whipped cream. So it was like not really good.
Sounds like I might have fucked with that one a little bit, actually.
Damn, well, you missed out.
I did.
Was that it? What else did I get?
I think that
How
was
many
it.
was that? French
That was like
silk,
6.
cookies and cream, Oreo, pumpkin cream, cookie butter.
Yeah, and then the raspberry one, and that was it, right? Was there 6 or 7?
6,
Okay.
7. I didn't get the raspberry, so maybe I just doubled up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So they didn't have the fucking French silk, stupid ass pussies. So I
Oh.
pre-ordered on Monday for Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Which like obviously they don't make them until you show up, or they don't package it, which is kind of fucked up. So I pre-ordered several days in advance, and when I went there, they were out of French silk, which I only cared about the cookie butter, and I already had them. So like I was just taking them to Thanksgiving dinner. So like I really didn't care. So I just had them fucking double up on the cookie butter.
Perfect.
But I thought that was fucked up though. Like, what do you mean you fucking handed out my French silk pie already, brother? Like, I pre-ordered
No.
this shit days in advance.
Yeah, dude. And imagine if that was like the one you were looking forward to. Like, that's so shitty.
Yeah, I probably would have fucking raised some hell if that were the case. But luckily I really didn't give a damn. But it's just
raise hail, praise hail.
Exactly. That's just like shitty fucking business. Because it's like I already paid for them. Like, yes, I'm not there yet, but like in theory, that's like them handing out my pre-ordered copy of a game. Like I pre-ordered it, brother.
Like, I get it though. Like, it's like a first come first serve sort of shit. But like, they don't know how much they have left necessarily. Like, they're not actively taking inventory and being like, oh, make sure you hold one of those. That guy hasn't come to pick his shit up yet. Like,
yeah.
I get it though. It is kind of some bullshit. Anyways, this week we got some bangers. We got the brownie batter cookie. That sounds
This
fucking.
was just talking shit about them.
Sure, I was. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Brownie batter cookie kind of looks fire.
That one is fire.
We got the holiday tree cake. I actually don't know how I feel about this. Like, it looks interesting. But like, it's just a fucking sheet cake with some fucking buttercream on the top. Like, who really cares?
So I think it's probably stupid. Like, I think it's dumb personally, but I am gonna get it and try it because fuck it, we ball.
I want to know if it's gonna taste like the fucking Christmas trees. Like is that Little Debbie, the Christmas trees? I might just go to the store and buy some Little Debbie Christmas trees as opposed to this. We got
some
the
Little Debbie cream pies.
Exactly. Snickerdoodle sandwich cookie. I keep missing the fucking Snickerdoodle shit, and this is one that I don't like because it's the fucking sandwich bullshit. I don't know if they've ever done this, but I already know I don't like it because I don't like this fucking cream in the inside.
Yeah.
Sea salt toffee skillet cookie. I don't know if you like toffee and sea salt. This is cool for you, I guess. They gotta always have something with caramel, caramel, whatever. Who cares?
I say caramel.
They got the raspberry cheesecake cookie. This has been here a couple times recently, I think. Who cares? Looks like someone had their. It honestly looks like someone just had their fucking period on top of the cookie.
That's disgusting. Shut the fuck up.
That's what it looks like, brother. Sticky toffee pudding. It's not pudding, by the way. It should be a sticky toffee pudding cake, but it's not. Yeah. It's a sticky toffee pudding. A warm brown sugar cake, whatever the fuck that means, drenched in a toffee glaze, skeet, topped with a smooth vanilla bean whipped cream dollop.
Why do they have to do dollops of fucking? Because like the skillet cookies always have that too, and skillet cookies actually have ice cream, not fucking mousse.
Brother, I don't know. This isn't even mousse though. It's
true.
A whipped cream, which I think whipped cream is better than mousse. I don't. This doesn't look appealing to me, honestly, and like I don't know.
I'm gonna get it because it's different, but I'm not expecting to love it.
Hell yeah! And then we got the return of the fan favorite milk chocolate chip cookie. Not the one with the chocolate chunks and the sea salt, the other one. Can you get any of these as minis? Maybe all of them as minis. I would be interested to see how the cakes. I don't think you can get the cakes as minis, but if you can, I'd be interested to know how those are.
We yet again do not have a secret menu. Yo, in Ohio, all the stores there are doing It says Dubai chocolate brownie, but the picture is the peanut butter brownie, I think. That doesn't look green. It looks like peanut butter colored.
You said in Ohio?
Yeah, and that fucking brownie hasn't released yet.
That's Oklahoma, retard. What the fuck? Those guys dumb as hell. Those look like the those look like the Dubai chocolate brownies.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. Also, for those of you who don't know, I got some Dubai. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid today, I guess. Had a brain fart. I got some Dubai chocolate mochi, like ice cream mochi. And they don't call it kataifi. They call it like kataif.
Oh.
So I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to say that, because I don't fucking know. Hell yeah, Callie has some fucking chocolate cake. That looks fire.
Ooh, Biscoff Tres Leches cake. That sounds good as shit.
Ah, yeah, dude. I see that in fucking Evansville.
Yeah. Oh, that chocolate cake does look good as fuck. Damn, they have 3 secret menu: a Dubai chocolate brownie, chocolate chip cookie thins, and the chocolate cake.
Crazy. My 2 stores near me don't have any secret menu stuff.
Yeah, why is it our stores that keep doing that, but like other stores are still doing it? That's kind of crazy.
Because they're little stores or something. I don't know. Anyways, free games.
Yes, the games that are free. November 27th all the way through to December 4th. So you only have 3 more days. At the time of you listening to this, it'll be 1 more day. Universe for sale. And then December 4th through December 11th, the Darkside Detective and Jackbox Party Pack 4 will be free. Jackbox is kind of cool. So
Yeah.
I might start doing some fucking, maybe some like community shit, and we can do Jackbox or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Jackbox is one of those things that, like, I don't think you can really play that game unless you are a streamer. Like, it's kind of hard to like actually. You can play it through
legit.
You can play it through Discord. I have seen people do that. You can do it through Discord, like really weird. But like, I think you usually need to be watching a streamer if you want to play that. Which is kind of stupid.
It is kind of stupid. Or like if you're having like a big party event like at home.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like those games were pretty much made for streaming in mind.
They 100% were. I mean, you could do it. I bet you could do it without a streamer. If everyone opens up like if everyone has the game, I think. Because I think you can all join together, and then it'll like inside of the game you can play. Yeah. But yeah, it's really. I don't know. I feel like it's web-based frame game. In that there's only one web-based game. I don't know. We'll have to see once it comes out. But yeah, I think streaming is the way to do that. I am kind of surprised they didn't do more like free games for like Cyber Monday, Black Friday.
Yeah. So usually in December they do that week of like free games, and there's usually the first year they ever did that, it was like 6 bangers. I think every year since it's been like usually like 1 banger throughout, and the rest have been like kind of L's, but we'll see. Maybe there'll be some bangers this year. I don't even know what I would hope to get from it.
I mean, anything that looks like it could be fun. Escape from Duckov. I don't know. I'm sure that won't be one of the options, but I'm just saying, like something that maybe you wanted to play and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's episode 36 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot.
Between a Bach and a Rald Spot.